Hey everybody, my name is Mike. I'm not for Coltrane. Welcome to your Coltrane Tuesdays for this, the 5th day of November. We're already in November of the year of the 2024th year of the Common Era High. It is also, of course, Election Day. It is kind of it has been hard to avoid. It has been hard to avoid the news that this is Election Day, and so we're gonna embrace a little bit of that here. Not a whole lot of talk about politics, but maybe a chance to talk about here. I'm curious to know how you, who are watching, whether you're watching this live or if you're watching this in the future, how you are managing your mental health on a day like this. For me, I am doing my best to avoid most of the news sites. And this evening, I'm planning to get with a video game that will allow me to just run around and break things in a virtual way, rather than biting my nails as the returns come in. But I'm curious to hear what you might be doing. Yeah. But in the meantime, I will also we're going to play around with the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. We're going to have our own democratic process here to select the song that I'm going to play, regardless of whether I know it. So the way that we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game is people give me song requests, song suggestions, and I have to play them regardless of whether I know them. So someone might request a song that I know, in which case I'll try to remember how to play it. Someone might request a song that I sort of know, that I'm familiar with, but that I've never actually tried to play, in which case I'll try to figure out how to play it here in front of everyone. Perhaps someone will request a song that I don't recognize at all, in which case I'll have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That is how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Now is a great time for you to get in your song requests, since there will be a delay between when you post it in the chat and when I happen to be able to see it. We are also going to start with one of my favorite songs from the band ilyAIMY. ilyAIMY stands for I Love You and I Miss You. And a song of theirs called Terms. Happy Coltrane Tuesday, says Beth. Thank you for joining us, Beth. Mark is also here. Fair Weather Tuesday. Early voting is like a bullet-resisting vest. Yes, well, there's truth to that. So thanks to everyone who has, I'll say this too, thanks to everyone who has had a chance to already vote, whether you voted by mail or you voted early, if that's something that you can do in the state where you are. Here in Pennsylvania, voting early basically means using the mail-in ballot. I was able to go in person to my polling place earlier today. The lines were longer than I had ever seen them. Now, granted, in 2020 I voted by mail, so I was not at the actual polling place. But I can't remember a presidential election where there has been a line that I've encountered as long as this one. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, and the volunteers and the workers were keeping everything running very smoothly with no issues as far as I could tell. But I was in line for 20-25 minutes or something like that. So there you go. I would say if you are planning to vote in person, and if you are at work today and are planning to go vote after work, if you have the option of leaving a little bit early, if your supervisor or boss is able to let you go a little bit early, that may not be a bad idea. Polls are open until 8 p.m. here in Pennsylvania. So, yay, ilyAIMY! Can't imagine a scenario where... Yes, that happens all the time. Anyway, so, the song Terms by ilyAIMY. I've been working on this a little bit. I think I have it ready to go. It is, in fact, I have up on the YouTube channel a snippet of me doing this song from back in 2018. It was a song that Rob of ilyAIMY wrote in 2016, I believe, and you might be able to figure out some of the context from that. But let's see how this goes. Terms by ilyAIMY. Stocks jumped, and so did the brokers. What a jolt, what a ride. Just found out I got skin in the game, and I've been hitting F5 like an amateur. Showing my age with my subjects and glances, and my choices of logos and pants. Just found out I got skin in the game, and I've been screaming my loudest with the rest of them. Yeah, screaming my loudest with the rest of them. Taxes, I'm still waiting on those roads and potholes and patches that no one else gets. We got skin in the game, y'all. Duck and blame with all the rest of them. Flint is choking, but at least now they got covered. And California is burning, at least they've all got insurance. And Bezos is grinning because he knows it's deductible. Just pay up and smile like the rest of them. Just pay up and smile like the rest of them. Sit back and laugh. Thoughts jumped and so did the lyrics. You know, inspiration only gets you so far. Just found out I got skin in the game, and I've been playing my heart out for hours. Waiting by the phone and the road or the courthouse. I've been waiting all alone with saints and rapists, and all found out we got skin in the game. But it sure seems like nobody gets it. Yeah, it sure seems like nobody gets it. Just gonna sit back and laugh. Come to terms with my place in the country, and I can finish my hatred, my well-deserved currency. The airways are filled with absolute surety. Nobody matters, freedom's a fallacy. Majority rule, sure, I don't mean you owe me. It's no zero-sum game till everyone's beaten. When you gonna sit back and laugh? Just found out you're as sure as the rest of us, and can't wait till you figure out why. I'm hoping you'll soon get as sore as the rest of us, and I'm thinking that you'll figure out why. I'm showing my age with my first person narrative. I just thought I had something to say, but it turns out I'm a product of all of you people, and I guess that sort of makes us the same. I guess that sort of makes us the same. So just sit back there and laugh. I've come to terms with my place in the country. I've privileged my hatred, my well-deserved currency. The airways I fill with the absolute certainty that nobody matters. Freedom's a fallacy, majority rule, sure, that don't mean you know me. Everyone is bleeding. Why do you want to sit back and laugh? Terms by ilyAIMY. This cover is Rob approved. Thanks to ilyAIMY for putting that great song out there, a wake-up call of the importance of being engaged and knowing what the heck is going on with the world around us and politics and all of those sorts of things. So there you have it. I should make sure I'm in tune, which I probably should have done before I did the song. So now it is just about time for us to play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. I don't have a whole lot else to say about that particular song, except that it's really, really cool. And I don't have a whole lot else to... it is available. It is available on your streaming platforms. It's from the album Cicada. Definitely check out ilyAIMY, ilyAIMY. You can remember by the fact that it stands for I Love You and I Miss You. ilyAIMY is in the Baltimore area, and they play in all around Maryland, but they also do some tours in other parts of the country, so definitely check them out. Find out when they are coming to your town, and definitely go see them and play their stuff and tell your friends, because they are delightful people. So we will play a round of the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. And Beth has decided to request one of my own songs, which I appreciate, so we'll see how this goes. The way we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, in case we've missed the top of the show, people will request a song, and I'll have to play it regardless of whether I know it. So people might request a song that I do happen to know, in which case I'll try to remember how to play it, which is the case with my own songs. People might request a song that I kind of sort of know, in which case I'll try to have to figure out the song. People might request a song I don't recognize at all, at least I don't recognize the title, in which case I would have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. But Beth has gotten a request for one thing. One Thing is a song that I wrote some time ago in response to a writing prompt from, you want to see them? Oh, we want to see ilyAIMY, yes. Yes, it's definitely worth tracking them down. One Thing was written in, because for a while there, Tom Cooney, another wonderful local singer-songwriter here in Pennsylvania, he and I were trading songwriting challenges back and forth, and I don't even remember what the prompt was, but I believe I wrote this in response to one of his prompts. Now I need to see if I can remember how to actually play the song One Thing. I basically have the chords, and I basically have the structure, the way the song fits. The key thing now is going to be remembering the lyrics, and especially since some of the lyrics are very, very rapid fire. It was done that way intentionally, but it also makes it hard for me to remember how exactly it's supposed to come together. I will regret my life choices if I started that fast. Yes, that is probably an accurate statement. Let's see. So the way the first verse starts. Oh, and then it goes. Well, maybe I'm remembering bits of the second verse, so maybe I'll skip ahead to that. course, if I play it fast enough, people won't be able to notice if I get the words wrong, or if I stumble over the words. So I have all of the words now for the sort of the third versey thing for the second verse, and there are a few words in the first verse. I need to figure out how it... All right. At least in my head, I have successfully run through all of the lyrics in the entire song, not necessarily in order, but we are going to see if I only remember one thing, which is in excess's the one thing. Yes, that is. This is not in excess. This is a song that I definitely have done on this program before. In fact, I debuted it on this program before, but it's been a little bit, so we're going to see how this goes. The song is by me. It's called One Thing. Day, why the hell should you get out of bed? Another day with the demons running through your head. Another day, think I'll just stay here instead. Another time when the skies are only showing gray. Another time when the rain looks like it's gonna stay. Another time, you don't think you can find a way. Oh, your head is aching, the pills you're taking, the skin is like something, the hands are just shaking, the way ever barren earth that is breaking, you know. The house never shaving the week, not keeping afloat, the boats we're gonna leave. Times like this, against it all comes down to one thing. You're gonna find a way to do what makes your heart sing. You're gonna make some noise and preach the new religion. Times like this, against you start to get an inkling. You're gonna see how you can roll with what the day brings. You're gonna change your course and make your own decision. Another day, everybody wants a piece of you. Another day, you don't know what you're gonna do. Another day, you don't know how you make it through. Another time when you drown in other people's needs. Another time, you're shocked by the enormity. Another time, you don't see how you can get free. No, the oceans are dying, the children are dying, the people in the kingdom, they're not compliant, the folks who are in charge, they're all the line, you know. The trees are on fire, we're stuck in the mire, we're all sinking down, no way to get higher. Times like this, against it all comes down to one thing. You're gonna find a way to do what makes your heart sing. You're gonna make some noise and preach the new religion. Times like this, against it start to get an inkling. You're gonna see how you can roll with what the day brings. Gonna change your course and make your own decision. You're never alone, even down your road. The people who love you, help you get it home. Standing by, moving in the road, and let's go. There's both comfort and pain, and the same. You got nothing to lose, you got so much to gain. I guess it all comes down to one thing. You're gonna find a way to do what makes your heart sing. You're gonna make some noise and preach the new religion. Time is against you start to get an inkling. You're gonna see how you can roll with what the day brings. You're gonna change your course and make your own decision. you go. One Thing by me, Not for Coltrane. Thanks very much to Beth for that particular request. Next week is right after Veterans Day. Stump for a decent song to propose. Well, I should say what the theme for November, and you may have seen this in the description, is going to be Not So November. These are going to be songs that I have featured in past performances. So I don't know that I necessarily will have one that's particularly appropriate for Veterans Day. Although I can think we would probably come up with some during the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, at least one or two that will be relevant for Veterans Day. But yes, I'm going to be going through some songs that I've featured in the past, including a song by a band that Mark mentioned the other week, saying that mentioned that the song reminded him of this. Speaking of the other week, the one-person version of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is still out there, so definitely check that out and let people know. Definitely also, thanks for hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, all the things like that to send the indication to our algorithmic overlords that you would like to see more of me. So, I'm grateful for all of those things. Thanks to everyone who's watching in live. Thanks to everyone who might be watching in the future. Hello from the past. My name is Mike. I am Not for Coltrane. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you very soon right back in this space.